MTD CNC, bringing you the latest engineering news, reviews, events and special offers via video media.
I've travelled to Northampton today and I'm outside ABG Rubber and Plastics Limited. I've come here to have a look around their machine shop, have a look at their machine tools and their work holding to see how they have improved their manufacturing processes. Anthony, you're a pretty young guy. You're obviously a CNC machinist and setter here. What is your role?
I set the machines and I supervise a shift.
And I notice here we've got a new Leadwell V22i. When did this come in?
Last month, only last month.
And we're in amongst a cell of Leadwell machines here. Yeah. Why did you go for? What do you like about the Leadwell machines?
I like the speed, reliability, ease of programming, compatibility with other machines as well.
Because you've got turning machines as well as the machining centres?
Yes, we do, yes.
And I noticed that this V22i is actually a new model from Leadwell. It's quite a popular one. I think it's a little bit quicker than the V20s. You've got the V20s as well?
We have the V20s as well, yes. This one's a bit quicker and slightly bigger table to get more parts on.
Yeah. And inside the machine, your work holding, you're using the micro-lock system. Yeah. I know that you bought one system to start, and now I think you've got most of your machines have got it. Why did you go for micro lock, and what does it do for you?
It's easy to set multiple parts up. Very easy to set datums. Holds work extremely well with it. The pulls work down. Because
even if you're holding on small, sort of small thicknesses, it still gives you that grip, doesn't it?
Yes, you can hold on just 2.5 millimeters, which is very small.
And does that matter even though, because you're predominantly machining plastics, so it doesn't crush the plastic, the torque is right?
Yeah, you can get the torque right. You get good feedback when you tighten them up, so you can just do it up as loose or tight as you need.
And I know one of the things we are here to talk about today is the hydraulic system. You did go for a hydraulic system. What made you go from the manual up to the hydraulic?
With the manual, we found it was taking time to tighten 6 or 7 parts at a time. So with the hydraulic, it's just the one button, and they're all tightened in one go.
So you are doing multiples. You're not just using the micro lock for flexibility. You are doing multiples of the same components.
Yes, we do multiple components.
So, if you're doing multiples, then what would you be doing? 10s, 20s, 30s, all at once? What's the biggest base plate you've got?
The most we've done, I think, was 10 at a time. We can do 16, I think, at the most.
Okay, we're going to have a look round. We're going to have a look at the hydraulic system.
Okay, that's fine, yeah.
So the hydraulic micro-lock system is actually on this V30 machining centre from Leadwell. And you can see Anthony's just preparing it now, putting it together. We've got a series of clamps and locators on this grid plate. This grid plate is actually what they call a 75mm pitch grid plate, which means each vise can be 75mm apart from each other. And you can see here we've got the hosing and the piping that goes to the vise, which hydraulically clamps it, and this can be activated by an M code or manually on the hydraulic pack. But what it means is that Anthony, when he's setting components, he doesn't have to undo each vise manually. He can simply press a button to release and then press a button to clamp. So all he has to do is actually take parts out and put parts in. So if you can imagine, if you had 20 or 30 components, how much time that would actually save. So I've actually got 3 components here that you hold and machine on the Leadwells using the micro-lock system. Interestingly, for our viewers, this one here I suppose you can use a clamp. Is that what you would do?
We put several clamps, which essentially creates a long vice for longer parts.
Yeah. That's demonstrating the flexibility, and then even down to this, in contrast, do you use soft jaws for that?
Yeah, we use soft jaws and machine the profile out, makes it easier to hold.
And then a more simple component, which is a fairly straightforward rectangle.
Forward, yeah, and that's one that we can ideally do several at a time, 6 for example.
Now, ABG, what do you actually machine? Who do you do work for, and is it always plastics?
Yeah, we always machine plastics, and it's anyone from, we've done Mercedes parts, F1 parts, down to chopping boards and all components.
And you're busy at the moment?
Very, very busy, yeah.
Brilliant. It's been really interesting today, Anthony, and I thank you. Thanks for your time.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
For more videos, products and news, go to mtdcnc.com or follow MTD Online on Twitter.